Excellent. My plan is working. They said it couldn't be done. No laptop could have desktop power, desktop performance, also gaming portability, cool thermals, and an RGB light show that looks like a K-pop concert in Russia. Okay, so today I have a very exciting product in front of me. This is the ASUS ROG Scar Strix 16-inch 2025 model, and my goodness, this thing is an absolute beast. If somebody was to look for a absolute no compromise laptop, this is it. So the unboxing experience is actually really cool here. The moment you open the box, the laptop gets raised on this pedestal, and right off the bat, you can tell this thing is a chunky boy. Now, inside the box, you also get this monstrous 380 watt power brick here, which is needed to push this laptop. In terms of first impressions, this thing is surprisingly well built. Now, is it heavy? Yes, of course. It's gonna be, you're basically getting a desktop grade laptop inside this thing, so it is quite a bit heavy. So right off the bat, the actual typing experience on this computer is phenomenal. Like, the keys have much more travel than what I'm used to in like most other laptops, and because I guess the laptop is slightly bigger, they're able to get a much better travel on this thing. So when you're actually typing on this keyboard, it feels really nice. The trackpad for me has been surprisingly incredible. Feels extremely nice to use. The clicks on it feel nice and padded. Also has this really cool trick where I can just go ahead and like press this number lock thing on the actual trackpad, and it pulls up this, basically I don't need a full-size keyboard taking up more space here for a trackpad, and I can just, it's built into the actual keyboard. Now, one of the first things you'll notice with this laptop when you pull it out of the box is like all the lights and RGB stuff. I mean, it's a gaming laptop. If it doesn't have that, is it really a gaming laptop? First off, you actually have the logo here. The logo also changes colors, and you can go ahead and dial that in. You also have this aura that just comes around the laptop. This looks really cool. I absolutely love how this looks and feels. Like, it just has such a presence when this thing is on the desk. And then of course you have the actual keyboard and stuff that is also lit up in RGB. So lots of cool stuff. But this laptop, how you know you have the most advanced gaming laptop in the world, okay, is also with more customization at the back. Let me show you what this looks like. And now you can see, I just put in like testing. You can see testing go across. Hold on, wait, I should probably do something better. The whole time I'm gonna have a reminder here for you guys too. Now, Tausif, why is this laptop so expensive? Let me explain why this thing is actually so special. So let me go ahead and explain why this thing is so special. So generally laptops fall in a few different categories. The main category a lot of people look for, which is your performance. That's basically how good a laptop actually performs. And then another category you have that people generally look for in laptops is a very important one as well, and that is basically your portability. Now, traditionally, a lot of people have focused on this particular area because this metric here is hands down one of the most important ones. And this is where you have like all your ultra books and stuff like that are gonna be super thin and super light. Honestly, it's probably the biggest market. Another market here where we're gonna do like this, and we're gonna call this gaming. You do have some laptops that will intersect between gaming and performance, which will probably give you the best bang for buck, but they're not gonna be as portable and thin. But you do have certain laptops that will fall into this category here, where it's gonna have portability, performance, and gaming. And that is like your ASUS G14, which I spoke about earlier, which has been my gaming laptop of choice for the last year. Let's add another metric into this mix. I don't know why this circle is like smaller than the others, but whatever. Just picture this as like a slightly, oh my god, I just made it worse. Never mind. Damn it. This circle is your thermals. Now, thermals is a very important component that a lot of people kind of tend to overlook, but I'll let my friend Science Todd explain why it is so key. Thank you. You see, it's pretty simple. When the performance starts to get really high, the chipset starts to heat up. Something becomes very hot, it will start to, what's the word, throttle. And the performance and everything needs to be slowed down. But with a laptop like this big that which I created, it starts to become very hot. You have something called like the liquid metal cooling as well as the fans that will keep it very cool. Now, a lot of different laptops like this one have fans, but the fans on these one are very big. It's a work of art. Generally with your laptops like your ASUS G14 or your Razer Blade and stuff, thermals is not, you can argue it's somewhat there, but not really, right? The laptops get really hot, and then if you're doing like long gaming and playing AAA games like Cyberpunk or Red Dead Redemption or something like that, then you're gonna struggle on thermals. What if you wanted to like carry your laptop and go to like a LAN party, or you wanted to be a little more flexible with it, you do other stuff other than gaming as well, and you want to be able to take your computer with you on travels or to the hotel rooms, or just to hang out at a coffee shop? You couldn't do that with the desktop. And that's where this laptop comes in. This area here, right? That area here is very rare for a laptop to actually tackle. And that's exactly what the ASUS ROG Strix Scar is doing here. So it's basically like your all-in-one go solution. And when you have like a rare niche sort of product that handles everything, it's gonna cost a bit. So when you kind of put that into like context, this computer actually makes sense for what it's priced at. And I think it's pretty good. Like this thing, you can like video edit like a boss with, you can game with it, you can, do any sorts of like 3D modeling, design, anything you wanna do, you can throw at this computer and it's gonna be good to go. The first thing, even besides all of this RGB stuff that really stands out, is honestly this screen. This is a mini LED screen, and this thing is it just looks incredible. And plus, because it's a gaming laptop, the refresh rate on this thing is 240 Hertz. So no issues with gaming, no issues with like even actually using this computer. It just feels so snappy, so great. Now this particular one is an Intel Core Ultra 9 with 275HX, and the graphics card on this, as much as I wanted the NVIDIA RTX 5090 chip, this one has a 5080, which is still like absolutely bonkers incredible for an actual laptop. Now in terms of RAM, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and as for actual storage, I have about 2 terabytes in this thing. But let me show you something really cool about this laptop that like I was super excited for, was blown away. Go ahead with one fell swoop, and with one hand, go ahead and actually take off the back of this laptop in order to go ahead and actually upgrade the CPU as well as the storage SSD on this thing. You can also see here the cooling components on this laptop, which is really cool because this thing does not only have fans, but it also has liquid metal cooling. And then when you're done, you go ahead and snap that right back, and there you go. You have yourself a fully customizable laptop. And also in terms of I/O, like this thing is packing some serious heat, including a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port. You have your charging, you have your 2.1 HDMI, USB 3 Gen 2 USB ports on both sides, and then you have 2 Thunderbolt 5 ports and a headphone jack. One of the things that I want to do is basically actually show some real world performance with this laptop. Gaming is something that I've always wanted to kind of dabble into, and just getting this laptop makes me want to play so much more. One of the things that I wanted to test out with this actual laptop was how it actually games. How's the performance on this thing, right? I mean, that's what we're all here for. Like the most taxing game I can think of personally, which is Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my library. We're gonna queue up. Here we go. I'm running the game right now. I mean, man, everything looks absolutely incredible. Keep in mind, I am basically in the graphics max levels. Okay, we're gonna go ray tracing ultra mode, and I want to just see what the graphics, I mean, what's my frame rate and stuff looking like. I mean, with ultra mode graphics, with ray tracing in ultra mode, I'm still running a respectable 70 frames per second like throughout the entire game, which is insane. It's incredible. Like, look at the detail that you're seeing in this game, like the way that the light is like bouncing off. Like, you can see scratches on the actual tiles and everything like that. Yeah. Look at that. That is incredible. And like the way that like the light has the haloing, and look at all the reflections. It just makes the game insanely realistic. And the fact that this computer is running this on full tilt, ultra, like you need usually a desktop to run this in ultra ray tracing and have it perform this smooth, like literally no hiccups. Like, I'm able to move around, no issues, unabated. This just feels incredible. Now, what if I was to push the graphics even more to like settings that are like Overdrive? This is ray tracing Overdrive. Keep in mind, this is a 5080 chip. I don't even have the 5090, okay? Even then, we are getting a respectable, consistent 45 to 50 frames per second. A couple things to know. The fan did start churning, but it is not that loud. I can hear the fans are running, but I honestly expected a lot more. Like, this is actually very impressive, and I think it has a lot to do with the liquid metal cooling as well. So that in conjunction with this is doing really well. GPU temperatures, CPU temperatures are at respectable levels. Also, one thing to note, the speakers on this are actually pretty good. Like,
but okay, where were we?
So clear, crystal clear. Like, look at that.
I see your business.
And it literally drowns out the fan noise as well, so no issues there. And overall, like, I've been playing for quite a bit now. Like, the computer doesn't feel hot at all. Color me impressed. The more I use some of these like later, like the latest Windows laptops, the more I'm like tempted to like come back to Windows. I won't even lie. Okay, so let's conclude on this laptop. Is this laptop expensive? Yes, it is. It is a special one, right? It's a very niche product. Now, if you factor in the fact that you're replacing your desktop, you're replacing your gaming rig and your production workstation, then the price tag definitely makes a lot more sense, and I can understand where they're coming from. I think if it were my money, I would spend it on this one just because I'm not much of a gamer. Like, the most gaming I've done is probably a addiction phase that comes in and out in cycles for League of Legends. That's like the max of my gaming. So I think from that standpoint, something like this, which is the G14, makes a lot more sense for me. It's even smaller. Like just look at the size comparison difference between these two. Like, I mean, of course, this is like 14-inch, the 16-inch, so you do have that screen difference, but even just looking at the profile, look at that. Like, that is a significant difference. So at the end of the day, if you're just a light gamer and you're just, you know, video editing and stuff like that, you want a powerful computer to kind of just take with you, a nice GPU and everything like that, the G14, something like this is very well. But if you are looking for that productivity powerhouse, you need something that you can game heavy on, you can play AAA games on, you don't have to buy like a separate PS5 or an Xbox and a gaming computer and, you know, like a productivity computer that you can travel with. This kind of replaces all of those, so I think this is a very Goldilocks, like, niche product. I think it's a great pickup. How many of you guys here are gamers? If you've watched till this far, please drop a comment in the comment section down below letting me know if you guys are a gamer and what game do you play the most on what system. I really want to know, do I have more PC gamers here? Do I even have gamers? Do I have more PS5 or Xbox? Just curious. Let me know in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys watching all the way, and let me know. And if you're going to pick up any one of these laptops, check out the link in my description down below. Help your boy out. In any case, if you like this video, you're definitely going to like this one over. It might be on this side, actually. But in any case, I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, I'll see you guys here. Peace.